Well, good morning. We are just packing up here in Death Valley, and we've got to start the journey home. We had originally planned to go to Reno first, but unfortunately the weather's just not cooperating.
Much of the Sierra is shut down by a blizzard tonight. All lanes have been shut down for hours.
And so from Death Valley, we've got to boot it across to I-5 in California at Bakersfield.
And then we're just going to head straight north all the way home. Thankfully, the route from Death Valley to Bakersfield was sunny, warm, dry, and pretty scenic, too.
Hey, we're Mel and Jay. Together with our cat Benny, we've traveled from Hope, BC to South Padre Island, Texas, and now we're on our way back.
All right, we're here at a place that we've been before, but it looks totally different. This used to be like super dry and parched. I think we were here in the middle of a drought, and now we've arrived just after they've had some big rainstorms, and it's all green. It's like a totally different place. So this is stop number 1 of 3.
I think it's 4 stops.
So this is stop number 1 of 4 along I-5 on our way home.
Can you believe it's our last journey with the trailer?
And you know what? The weather is beautiful. It's still kind of crappy back home, but here we are just gonna soak up this sunshine. I mean, that is one of the main reasons that we got this truck and trailer. So in the winter, when it's wet and cold and snowy and dark, we can be down here where it's dry and sunny and beautiful.
It's really hard for me to believe that this is the last journey with our trailer. We've had so many great adventures with it, but we'll be onwards and upwards to much more amazing things. We're just gonna enjoy our night here before we continue the journey.
It's so nice. We're gonna do something we hardly ever do. We're gonna eat outside and enjoy the sunset.
Well, good morning. We were supposed to be leaving this morning to continue on to Red Bluffs. However, luckily Jason checked the weather last night, and there is going to be a pretty substantial snowstorm through the mountains between California and Oregon. And so we've decided to just hold and stay here one more night before we continue the journey north. And so that means I get to go and do a little bit of retail therapy, and we're gonna reminisce about all the great adventures we've had with our trailer. Maybe you remember some of them. Cue the music, roll. Welcome to Home a Rome.
We've finally hit the road.
No one is more surprised about this decision than I am. We already have to fill up for gas.
Our battery ran completely out.
Good morning.
So this is mooch docking.
There's a mouse in the freaking trailer.
Our heat cut out in the middle of the night, and we are staying at Chateau Walmart. And I can't figure out how to get it. Sorry, no. I meant to turn your wheel to the right. Sorry, even I got confused.
And we've just had a pretty close call with a tree.
The supports for our weight distribution bars are a bit frozen.
We have just
to the United States of America.
crossed the border.
Water goes poof everywhere. I've changed into shorts. We're both wearing sandals. All the Californians probably think we're crazy. We almost lost this piece of weather stripping. So it appears I blew a fuse.
The door appears to be broken.
There's a big windstorm coming, and we don't want to be perched up on this cliff.
That's gross.
Our solar is not producing any power. Oh boy. Home sweet home.
You ready, boo? Then they had to lift off the rubber, remove the section of rotted wood, and put on a brand new rubber roof.
Oh, look at that, we found our truck. So we have a major disaster. I don't have my laptop. our power seat no longer comes up.
They're everywhere.
Camping all the way down to Cabo.
We made it into Mexico.
No obvious gouges anywhere. That could have flipped the trailer.
So we were just woken up by the cops. It's about midnight. They were stuck in the sand right outside of the trailer. And so we went out and gave them a little bit of ayuda, or help.
See that rock?
Back up. The water is like right here. And so Jay is adding extra sand.
So we've damaged one of our stabilizers. It's currently estimating that we have a 60-kilometer range. The nearest gas station is about 120 kilometers away. Just gassing up in the middle of the desert.
I'm not sure that we should be doing this.
Slow down, honey, slow down. You almost hit over here, so please go slow. We're a little bit stuck. Oh, wait, no. No. Oh, I think it's working. Woohoo! The water just went over our moat. It's not tall enough.
This is probably some of the most stressful camping that we've ever done.
This is the coldest and windiest beach I've ever been on.
Like, look at all this water.
You only have to get down if you want to.
Look who's back. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was therapeutic.
Maybe I'll take
Losing
that.
stuff. So normally, a couple of days before we cross the border back into Canada, we like to do one final shop. Of course, we need a Costco pizza. And I know Costco in Canada has pizza, but the ones in the States are better. And we load up on things that are just cheaper overall here. Today, I went to Costco and found some other really awesome deals that I just couldn't turn down. Ooh, lunchtime.
Wow, we've got plates. We're going real fancy.
We are fancy today.
On the road again.
Morning, everyone. Mel is at the wheel. The sun's not even up yet, but we got miles to make. We're going from beautiful, warm, sunny Bakersfield, California to cold, rainy, wet Red Bluff, California. We're just hoping that that big snowstorm that we looked at before is going to be cleared up by tomorrow and we can go over that big pass.
Grants Pass.
We've got about 6 hours of driving today, at least.
We've stopped at a rest stop, which is something we haven't done in a long time. Normally we only drive about 3 or 4 hours a day, so we're actually stopping to take a break and have some lunch.
Yum.
That's one of the wonderful things about having this trailer. We can come in, We can stop anywhere and use a bathroom, sit down, have lots of space to relax for a few minutes. We could even take a nap if we wanted. We have a mountain of pizza.
Tucking the boo in. Time to hit the road again. So here's a little trick we've never done before. The trailer was down just a little bit, but we don't want to unhitch because we're only here overnight. So just put a couple blocks under the back of the truck tires and boom.
We're level on all sides. It was just like that little bit of a front tilt that just wasn't perfect. And this solved it. I love it. Hello?
So we're gonna hang out here overnight. Hopefully the highway will be cleared from snow tomorrow morning. Morning, everyone. Today we are in Red Bluff, California. And we have to make the decision to cross the pass at the California-Oregon border near Mount Shasta. So we're down here at about 300 feet right now, and that pass around 5,000 feet or so. We've got some light rain, pretty windy down here. I've checked the weather reports and it looks like mix of rain and snow and windy up there. But I've also checked the webcams. The highway looks wet, but definitely no snow accumulation. And if anything, it's supposed to get better throughout the day. So I'm gonna call it and say we're going for it. You know, one of the things I do not like about this rig is the amount of setup and teardown it takes, especially for just one night. So it was kind of good that we were able to cheat and stay hitched up last night. And we've got a signal bulb out on the back of our trailer, so I gotta go find the extra bulbs. Haven't done this in a while.
Success.
We're a little asleep this morning. Well, this is the first time we almost headed out with our slide out. Thankfully, I glanced in the rearview mirror. We've seen other people do this. Well, that just goes to show you, and that's a warning to everyone everywhere, that you can get distracted by something as simple as a burnt out taillight and cause yourself a much bigger problem. And it's strange, because I was sitting here with the truck running, and I had this like intuitive sense that I was forgetting something. I sat for quite a while. And only when I put it into drive, started moving, looked in the mirror and saw the slide hanging out right beside a tree.
Gosh.
That's when it all came together. So yeah, do your pack up steps slowly and carefully.
And use a checklist.
All right, we've made it over the biggest pass, Grants Pass. We're into Oregon now, and Ashland. And it wasn't too bad, thankfully. We had a little bit of wet snow, but definitely no accumulation. I think we hit it at just the right time. So, feeling very relieved now.
Well, I think that's something that we will definitely not miss about the trailer, which is towing, especially in bad weather.
Well, we're around the halfway point of our drive today, so we pulled into what's actually a nice quiet rest stop, way off the highway. Not too many trucks here. Got the heat on because it's pretty cold. Gonna have some pizza, just chill for a while before we finish the rest of our drive. Definitely nice having the condo on wheels behind us. I think it might be even nicer having a van though.
Another thing I won't miss about having the trailer is having to move Benny between the trailer and the truck on travel days. He really doesn't like it.
Last time into the trailer.
Last night, oh my gosh. Don't jump.
Yes, we have woken up in a casino parking lot. But today is our last day of travel. Whoa, can see my breath. Very cold this morning. Here's something we haven't seen in a while. Ice on the windshield. All right, it's just after 8 a.m. and we are hitting the road on the final leg of our journey home.
5.5 hours it looks like. There's a 20-minute delay through Seattle, of course. But it was really exciting to click location and to click home.
And thank you to Illani Casino for giving us a nice, safe spot to camp for the night. We're back in Canada.
Yay, success! Another very short border crossing time. There was one car in front of us. Love it. The Sumas crossing in Abbotsford is perfect.
No, it's terrible. Don't use it.
Oh yeah,
We have to
sorry,
see it ourselves.
don't use it. Don't use it.
Yeah, would not advise.
Yeah, we're almost home, and then it's a mad dash to get the trailer cleaned and emptied and everything. It's your last trailer dumping.
The final dump down.
How do you feel?
I don't know how I feel. I mean, I've done this like 100 times. Just feels like I'm doing it another time.
But you won't ever have to do it again.
Yeah, no more dumping like this. We're gonna have a very different situation in the van. Maybe a composting toilet, maybe a cassette toilet. We'll have to figure out a whole new dump routine. Welcome home, boo. Well, today is an emotional day. Why am I taking this off? We have sold our trailer.
She's going to a wonderful, wonderful family who have also just semi-retired. So we're really excited for them. They're coming over. We're going to do the full run through and transfer. And then they're going to drive away with our trailer, which is no longer ours.
And it's kind of weird because we haven't even been home a week. So all of this went very quickly.
Our driveway is really empty. It's kind of weird. It feels really weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that is the end of our adventures in a travel trailer. So stay tuned for our next adventures.
Now we've got to find a van called Buena Vista something.
Oh, hold on, back up. Pizza.
Lots of sheepy by the highway. Sheepy. No lambs. I don't see lambs. Make sure you don't miss the next video by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications.
Oh, and don't forget to check out our website and sign up for our weekly email blast.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.